for pre-context, for those who don't know, so Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher, they've been kind of going at it, having beefs. It started when, you guys remember when Benny the Butcher got shot in Houston, and they tried to rob him, and they shot his leg and shit.
How long ago was that?
Probably like over a year ago, I think, at this point. Damn near. It was a minute ago. But it was like a whole thing on the news. People thought, like, God forbid, like, pray for Benny, blah, blah, blah. But it was, you know, broken down. Oh, he tried to get robbed. Like, they tried to rob him. Well, they robbed him. It was some whole shit, right?
Yeah.
But then Freddie Gibbs, that same night or whatever, tweeted some shit, like making fun of him or some shit. And then people were confused, like, why you laughing? I thought y'all were cool. Like, y'all were talking about collaborating. Y'all had photos together. What's going on here, right? Then, ever since then, we never really saw them kind of click up again. But people assume, like, oh, they might just not be cool. But then recently you have Freddie Gibbs. He's beefing with everyone. He's beefing with, especially with Gunna. He's going crazy with Gunna. Him and Gunna been going back and forth and shit, right? But then now, after the Gunna shit, like Gunna be saying shit at concerts, fuck Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs at his concerts be performing the Gunna song, right? Yeah. So there's like this whole thing with rappers and Freddie Gibbs with concerts. And now we have press play Benny the Butcher at his concert 2 nights ago.
Y'all niggas got social media. Y'all see these rap niggas on my dick. Same rap niggas beg me to do an album with them. Beg me on my dick.
Hey, yo.
I tell you some shit to make you look at a nigga different.
He said, I can tell you some shit, make you look at a nigga different. So you got some secrets on Freddie Gibbs? You know? So, and then the whole thing of him saying, you know what made it, like, people were like, oh, he's talking about Freddie Gibbs, when he's like, yo, nigga wanted to make an album with me. Because I was rumored, like, because they're both, like, bro, they're two of the best rappers. If we're being honest, like, lyrically wise right now, Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher are two of the best rappers, right? But aside from that, like, they have similar style. So people always wanted them to collab, and they've always kind of teased it. But then he's like, niggas begged me to collab, blah, 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 but niggas talking shit about me online, blah, blah. Then he tried to be even sneakier with it, talking about, I'll tell you some shit and make you look at a nigga different. Like, whoa, hold up. So you got some dirt now? You got some dirt on Freddie?
Yeah.
Like, do you got the video, the alleged video of Freddie getting jumped by Jim Jones? Like, is that what it is? Like, because that was a whole thing too. I forgot to mention Jim Jones too with the whole Gunna shit too. So, in my opinion, it's corny. This shit looks corny to me. Like, if they were to squabble,
I agree with it.
Yeah, if they were to squabble, whatever, handle it, whatever. Or what I want to see is drop some tracks, some diss tracks or some shit. Keep it on wax, like niggas be saying back in the day. Keep it on wax. But it seems like it's not gonna be kept on wax. If we read what Freddie said in his tweets, first of all, he said randomly. This nigga said, listen to this. It gets disrespectful. He said randomly, a random tweet. Shout out my Houston niggas, just randomly. Cause this nigga got shot in Houston.
He ain't shit.
He's trolling him. He's like, oh shit.
That's the thing with diss tracks. If it's like real diss tracks, like there's no coming back from that.
You talking about like shooting someone? That's some like real.
Yeah.
How deep is this shit?
And then people quote retweeted him, because all he said was like, shout out my Houston niggas. And then they said they'll do the same to you. And he said, do what? Because he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, right? Obviously, because you know he's innocent. He obviously is innocent.
Yeah.
You know, allegedly. But then he goes, I ain't mad cause I know they just be doing it for promo. So he's saying like this nigga just doing this shit for promo, right?
It seemed like promo.
Is that right?
The video, which is why it seemed like promo.
Yeah.
And then what kind of validates that? Benny the Butcher says, how can you hate on a nigga you beg to do an album with? ... TT4 out now. Tana Talk 4, his album that I reacted to is out. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, bro.
That's the thing. Like,
what's going on here? We doing this shit for promo? It's clout?
If I got a show and these all my fans came out to see me, I'm not going to stop my show and just start talking shit about somebody
else.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's true.
It's either promo or that nigga's a cornball.
Exactly.
You know so.
And then Freddie kept at it. So then Freddie went in. He said, if you opened up for me before, just be grateful, with a heart emoji. So he's like, damn, Benny was his opener. I guess he's trying to say like, yo, I'm before you, because he is. Freddie been hot before Benny.
There's no shame in that, though.
There's no shame in that, though. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, niggas open up for people.
Somewhere.
The fuck, bro?
You could open, what was that thing? A Boogie said he paid one of them Chicago, one of like Lil Durk's ops, them little small Chicago artists for a feature back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no shame in that.
A$AP Rocky
Right, you know what I'm saying?
and Kendrick Lamar used to open up for Drake during the Club Paradise tour.
Yeah.
They opened up for Drake. You know, it happens. Like, that the fuck is a part of the game. But obviously, this nigga's ego's hurting right now. He goes, why would I beg a nigga to work with me when he do less than me? Nigga's whole marketing plan for the album is to beef with Freddie Gibbs. That's cute. And then a direct shot at Benny. He says, next time, just get the Drake verse cleared, and you ain't got to do all this for promo. I'm out.
Damn.
Because there's allegedly 2 Drake tracks. We know one of them for sure because it leaked. I heard that shit's hard with Benny the Butcher, but they never dropped it. They haven't dropped it yet. So he's like, yo, clear that shit first, and then you can do promo with that. You don't got to use me.
Imagine, like, you
niggas is salty
with Drake, and it leaks. Like, that's like your golden ticket. And it's just out there and leaked. That would be sick.
And if you hear the record,
I haven't heard it yet.
It's gonna go crazy, bro. Both of them. Drake said some shit about, I ain't even gonna say it. But they both went crazy, right?
Drake be talking crazy.
But it's like, fuck, like, it's sad to see this shit happen, man. I don't want this shit to happen. There's like another video, like Freddie, he always gets his IG get taken down. So he always makes another new account. So on his story, he was posting all this shit I read, but then he also posted like a video of him like talking like quoting the Jay-Z lyric, "We don't believe you, we need more people," like himself, like saying it, like, "We don't believe you." And he was like, "Shout out New York." Like, just like being like, you know, little what's it called? Petty. Being petty. You know, he's a petty king now, I guess. But I don't want to see this shit result in any violence. I don't want to see this shit result in anything other than rap tracks. Right. Because if they go back and forth with diss tracks this year in 2022,
they'll blow up.
Bro, that's going to be huge.
They'll blow up.
And they're both not dropping nothing whack. If we're being honest, it's going to be hard unless they get a whack beat or some shit. Mm-hmm. And we're also not expecting no back-to-back shit. It's just going to be straight bars.
Right.
Like neither one of them is like more poppier than the other. They're both like just
it's not
underground
gonna be a
rappers.
hit record type of diss. It's
exactly.
gonna be a real diss, just bars for bars. Yeah.
Bro, you know what's weird too? Like I'm thinking about it now. Like they both work with their main producers, the Alchemist. Like they both have like the main, like their best friend is like their main producer. Like Benny's new album is basically all produced by Alchemist, and all the classic Freddie Gibbs albums, Pinata, Alfredo, everything he drops is like classic with Alchemist. So it's like they have so much like what's it called? Like yeah, 1 degree of separation from someone. Like you already, that's your team, like low key. So it's like they're bound to bump into each other. They're bound to always, know about each other.
They pull up at the same time to record their diss tracks.
Imagine
that should be
same
crazy.
studio type shit.
He got a book right after.
And Griselda don't play.
Crazy.
Griselda don't play. Allegedly,
What you know?
No. Allegedly. Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know what I'm saying? And Freddie Gibbs allegedly don't play. But then we saw, well, we didn't see it yet, but supposedly, I don't know. That whole Jim Jones shit was wild. I just don't want, I don't want to see motherfuckers get Will Smith. Like, we don't want to see that. Because when they do it, it's different.
Yeah.
Will's from the streets, but
niggas
that's not.
Wills out.
Yeah.
Get a smack.
Listen, and Will's a rapper. He was the first rapper to ever win a Grammy. He was Will Smith. But this is different. We know, like, we don't even got,
They're going to get slapped with something else.
Listen.
Yeah.
So they're going to become a slap. That's a dead body.
Yo, listen, I hope they push through, man. They squash this shit before it gets crazy, because that shit can just turn ugly.
They gon' love me for my ambition.